Mike Leach pulled off the upset. Sam Darnold couldn't get anything going on offense, and the number 4 USC Trojans fell to the number 16 Washington State Cougars, 30-27, on Friday night in Pullman. Washington State quarterback Luke Falk outplayed the Heisman hopeful, throwing for 340 yards and 2 touchdowns in front of a packed house on ESPN. Falk threw bookend touchdowns to Tavares Martin Jr. and Jamal Morrow as the Cougars upset the Trojans for the first time ever, when USC was ranked in the top 5 and the first time at home since 2002. The loss shouldn't come as a surprise to many Trojans fans, as USC has been flirting with fire for weeks, allowing all 4 of their opponents to stick around until late in the game and needing a crucial fumble on the goal line to Texas in double overtime. Nonetheless, this was a classic trap game for the Trojans. USC was coming off a short week after playing Saturday at Cal. They had to travel on the road to Pullman to face an undefeated Washington State team in a primetime game for the Cougars fans. On top of it all, the Trojans were riddled with injuries, including 3 starters on the offensive line, which included center Toala Bendon and starting wide receiver Stephen Mitchell. Darnold was either on the run or on his back for a majority of the night, as the sophomore quarterback finished 15 for 28 for 164 yards and an interception. He did rush for 32 yards and 2 scores, but fumbled on the final offensive play of the game to seal the victory for the Cougars. Darnold did it himself for the Trojans' first touchdown of the game. After a 9-yard scamper on a broken play set up first and goal from the 4-yard line, Darnold kept it himself for the score. The Cougars would answer after Luke Falk found his favorite target Tavares Martin Jr. for a 28-yard catch and score that put Washington State back up 10-7. The Trojans would respond a few minutes later thanks to the return of running back Ronald Jones. Jones ran untouched 86 yards for the touchdown to put the Trojans up 14-10. Washington State would score just before the half on a delayed draw from Morrow, and then they took the lead in the fourth quarter when Falk shoveled it to Morrow for the score. Darnold's magic would last a little bit longer as he found Tyler Vaughns on a 4th and 13, and again on a 26-yard strike to the right corner of the goal line to give the Trojans first and goal from the 1-yard line. 2 plays later, Darnold would run into the end zone for the game-tying touchdown, but Washington State would go ahead on a field goal and Darnold's luck ran out as he fumbled on 2nd down on the ensuing drive. The loss snaps the Trojans' 13-game winning streak, which was tied with Oklahoma for the longest in the country.